Hello, and welcome back to Mom Life Rewritten, where we are unlearning the burnout and rewriting the story of what mom life should be like. This is real talk for real moms, just like me, just like you. I'm so excited you are here. My name is Sally Bisbee. I am a mom coach for working moms trying to figure out how to navigate the stresses of mom life and fit in everything in the little bit of time that we have. Today, I just want to talk about just being a working mom and, you know, that whole working all day and then 5 o'clock, hopefully no later than 5 o'clock, but each to their own, comes around and all of a sudden you are done with work for the day, but now you have to think up dinner, take care of the kids, maybe run to activities, somehow fit bath time in, and it's so hard to find time to get everything done. And so I just wanna talk a little bit more about that. If you don't know me, my name is Sally. I'm a mom of 3. I have, 3 kids, 22, 9, and 6. I've been a mom for a long time. Been a single mom, a married mom, a work in corporate mom, a work for myself mom, a little bit about a little of every kind of mom, and so and just my passion to help moms really navigate the stresses of motherhood and figure out how to get more done in less time and really just make life run smoother, right? Um, I know if you're anything like me, you've had those moments where you wake up and you already feel behind for the day. The house is messy. There's so much to do. You got to get the kids ready and out the door to childcare. Or maybe you're like me and you're working from home when the kids are also home, which is all sorts of fun during the summer. And just, thinking about how do I plan something for dinner and how am I going to get done everything that needs to get done in the day. And so I just want to share with you, my way that I get things done in my life. I always tell people I have 3 kids. I run 3 businesses. I keep up with my housework with ease. I have time for myself every single day. Um, it isn't pretty. It isn't always easy. But I just want to share with you the things that I do to stay on top of things. So I want to just tell you 6 simple habits that keep my housework manageable. So first one that I will talk about all the time, one load of laundry every day. I know it seems simple in theory, but it's also like one of the most common things that I hear from moms is keeping on top of laundry is hard. And I get it. It is. For me, I wake up, it is one of the first things I do is go start a load of laundry. At some point during the day, I switch it. At night, I fold it. Also, spoiler, I don't put away clothes anymore. My husband puts away all the clothes. We are a team. That is something I will talk about a lot too, is get your husband involved, ask for help, stop doing it all on your own. Um, just, an easy way to keep up on laundry. Second one is 5-minute nightly cleanup. We call it the 5-minute cleanup. At the end of the day, my husband a lot of times will go, 5-minute cleanup. And we all, as in my husband and kids and I, clean up whatever we took out that day. So, it's as simple as making sure all the dishes are in the dishwasher, the floor is swept, all the toys that the kids took out into the like living room common space, which is where I'm sitting right now, gets put back in the kids' room. Everything gets cleaned up. And by doing so, it helps, waking up the next morning to a clean house. I know that it's hard if your house isn't already clean. My house is always super clean because I'm that type of person, and I've also created all these system and routines to make it that way. And if it's not, I get it that it's hard and you really gotta get to that baseline. Um, but even if you start just doing that 5-minute cleanup every day with what you can pick, do 5 minutes and pick up what you can, it'll keep it from piling up and creating more. The third one, do the dishes every day, non-negotiable. We load our dishwasher every day. We run it at night. Again, my husband puts it away in the morning. I have learned, it took me a long time, but I've learned to start handing off some of those things that um, it's just easy things to give away that I don't have to do anymore that he can do and that can help and take things off my plate, which is so good. Um, on the idea of dishes and stuff, visual clutter is a big thing that adds stress to moms. And so having those dishes away in the dishwasher and then cleaned up and put back in the cupboards when they're clean, just helps with that visual clutter. The fourth habit I want to talk about is planning your week on Sundays. This is something big I do. My coach taught me this awesome thing called grounding day, which is what she does, and I've just adapted it my own way. But every Sunday I sit down, I print out a weekly planner for the week ahead. Actually have one in my weekly reset, which I will link in the show notes. Um, that I just print out and I plan my week. I write down all the non-negotiables, which are work meetings, calls, client calls, organizing jobs, whatever I have, doctor's appointments, kids sports, I write those all out on the calendar and I kind of look, what white spaces do I have in there that I can plan other things and plan on my week? What are my top priorities that I'm going to work on this week? What are the things that I want to do and make sure to get done? Also, you can plan dinner. It's so simple. I'll maybe do a whole separate thing on that. Actually, I'll talk about that in a little bit. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'll talk about it in a little bit. But um, just having a plan for the week and kind of knowing what's ahead really helps me. The fifth habit is prepping the night before for the next day. This is much bigger during the school year for us, but even like today, my kids are at camp this morning, and so just prepping the night before for the following day. So during the school year, that means packing lunches, packing snacks, making sure backpacks are ready, laying out clothes. If your kids are little and need help with that, picking out clothes the night before. Making sure that house is clean is a good way in the morning to just be able to get up, and any way you can make the morning run smoother is a good way. And then the fifth one along that meal planning one is keep meals simple. I was just talking to somebody about this today, and I said, meal planning is not my specialty. And she's like, well, how do you do it? I was like, well, first of all, I do all my grocery shopping online. I do all online grocery orders, which I would highly recommend. If you haven't done it, the biggest pushback I get from people when I talk to them about it is like, produce. I want to pick out my own produce. I get it. Sure, every once in a while, do I get bad produce? Every once in a while, yeah. But for the most part, the produce is great. I do mine through Instacart. If you get something that's not great, you literally hit a button that you got something that wasn't good and they instantly refund you. It's super simple. Um, but we're big on keeping dinner super simple. A lot of times we literally will eat a protein and a vegetable. And so in the morning, I literally am like, what are we having tonight? Chicken. Great. I pull the chicken out of the freezer, set it on the counter, let it thaw. And that way at dinner time, all I have to do is toss the chicken in the oven, put some veggies with it. Easy dinner. Keep it simple. Keep a grocery list going. We always have a grocery list in our drawer, so as I run out of things, I just know what we need, and then makes online grocery shopping so much easier. Um, let's talk about how to make these habits actually stick. So I get it. Like for me, I do this every day. It's just part of my life. It's easy. My best advice is keep it simple. Maybe don't try to do these all at once if these aren't already in your rotation. Maybe try to not do them all at once. Pick one thing to start this week. Maybe it's that laundry, doing one load of laundry every day. And if you miss a day, start again the next day. Um, Add reminders in your phone. I live by reminders on my phone. My phone beeps all day long, but I love it because it reminds me. But also the idea of habit stacking. So that's taking something you already do and adding a new habit to it, is an easy way. So, you know, at night when I don't know, that's maybe a great one because we just do clean up when when I get that is true. When I get the kids their bedtime snack, which we do snack every night around 7:30. When I do bedtime snack, that is when I'm like, okay, what do I need to prep to get ready for the next day? So I always think ahead, what do we have in the morning? What do I need to get ready? What will make my mornings run smoother? Um, and just doing those things, pairing it up with something you already do sure helps. And then celebrate small wins, right? It doesn't have to be perfect, just anything that makes your life easier, creating those habits makes it easier, will make your life run smoother, makes keeping up with housework easier, and just gives you back time to focus on the things that really matter. So, just want to remind you that if mom life feels like a lot, you are not failing. You just need better systems and habits that work in your life. Um, Pick something to start on this week and try it. Try it. Send me a message. Let me know how it's going. I would love to just help encourage you. Um, Grab my weekly reset checklist. It's a great checklist. Tells you different things to like plan for the week. I also have a morning and evening reset. I will put that in the show notes as well. That's an awesome, just one page checklist. It'll show you the 5 things I do every morning and the 5 things I do every night with a printable checklist. So, one page checklist that has the days by the week that you can look and just mark them off. And the more you do it, the more it will just become second nature. Your house will be running. Uh, Smoothly in no time, and you will get time back in your day to focus on the things that really matter. And yeah, just have less craziness in your life, which is wonderful. So, thank you for joining me today. I hope you have an amazing week, and I will talk to you next week.